Hello, my friends. I wanted to make a comment on the upcoming Miguel Cotto versus James Kirkland fight. A lot of people say that this is going to be that Cotto shouldn't have taken this fight. That this is not a good rival for him. That he's an easy rival. None of those things are true. James Kirkland is a dangerous fighter. He can punch, and he's also durable. Now, when he trains with Ann Wolf, he's more dangerous because Ann Wolf, her style of training and her style of fighting have always been aggressive and look for the knockout. But she instills some defensive skill in him and curbs his impulsiveness from the corner. She can control him versus when he's with anybody else, he just goes and gets into a brawl, and anything can happen. And that's what happened when he fought Canelo. He went in there with without any defensive or trapping skills, or he has them, he just didn't use them. He just fought a visceral, impulsive fight, and he ended up getting knocked out. He could have done better in that fight if he had a better better corner. The result might have been different in the fact that he might have not gotten knocked out like he did. I think still Canelo would have beat him, or he could have gotten caught in a trap, because boxing is a lot about traps. You never know. But I think the danger is for Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto recognizes that James Kirkland can be hit. Okay, he can be hit. And Miguel Cotto can set up traps. He's good at setting traps. He's a southpaw. Miguel Cotto is a natural southpaw, and he was converted into an orthodox or righty boxer in the gym. His uncle converted him. So Evangelista Cotto converted him. So into a righty. So his jab is his strong hand. He can knock people down with the jab or with the body shot. That's why his body shots, his hooks, his left hooks are so hard, and he busts people up with that left hook, because that's his strong hand. So I think it's going to be a good fight. Miguel Cotto, the way he can beat this guy is to bully the guy a little. However, it's not going to be that easy, because James Kirkland is a big dude. He's a true middleweight, and he's strong. So he's got to be smart about it. He's got to come in with feints and jabs, and then jab and hook, in order for him to land his hook to the body, or just feint and hook to the top, to the head. It's not going to be an easy kill. I don't think it's going to be an easy kill. It's going to be a good action fight, and it could be that Miguel Cotto doesn't knock him out. It could be. You never know. But I think he can. I think Miguel Cotto, if he presses the action in the middle rounds, he can have him. But then again, it all depends on how James Kirkland reacts to the attack. If he gets embroiled in a brawl with Cotto, if James Kirkland can be a nasty counterpuncher, and Miguel Cotto could get caught in there if he's not smart. which he is smart. So I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it could be a knockout for Miguel Cotto, but it's not going to be an easy knockout or a unanimous decision, because if he sees that Kirkland comes in tremendous shape, and he fights smart, and he listens to Ann Wolf in the corner, and does the defensive move that he needs to do, and mixes it up with counters, it could be a long night. So he could even hurt Miguel Cotto if he catches him. He could knock him out too, because he's got the power to do that. So I want to see this fight. I think there's going to be a really good fight. People think, oh, boring. This is going to be a smart slugfest, because they got two smart corners. They got Freddie Roach and they got Ann Wolf. So in the corners, and people say, well, the corners are not fighting. Yeah, but they're in the fighter's head. So the fighter doesn't go in there alone. The corner gets in the fighter's head and tells him from the outside what's happening. That when you're in there getting punched, you don't see a lot of the action outside. You don't see a lot of the guy's movements and stuff like that. You see punches coming at you, and you take glimpses of his feet, and his body. But while you're protecting yourself, the corner is the one who sees what's going on. So, we'll see what happens, Come on.